Do you even smoke? I don't know.
Weed?
Anything. I mean, no, that ain't. I don't mean meth or anything like that. Or crack. I don't mean that. I just meant cigarettes or weed. We don't have to go there.
Already you're thinking like I'm a crackhead swinger.
Listen, no judge.
What the hell's going on here?
Welcome to Dutchess and Her Dukes, a podcast where I interview New York City hustlers in pursuit of their dreams. I'm Dutchess, and these are my Dukes. Danny fucking Diablo, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What happened to your Instagram, by the way? I'm so sorry. Something happened, right?
They took it down again.
Who?
Who knows? I guess. I got a lot of I got a stalker that had to get a restraining order for.
That bitch you mentioned in the summer when you talked?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I always want to mention it, always say anything because I want. She's definitely gonna watch this shit. It's definitely go crazy.
I can delete it.
No, it's okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can't do anything against the mentally ill. You ain't so.
How do you get rid of a stalker? Or like, have you ever been in a, sorry, this is not even planned, but I'm curious. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone who's like so obsessed with you, they don't want to leave you alone after? What do you do?
You know what? That's crazy because
tough.
I never been, like, I've been with women who really like want to hang out. And usually when, if they're really that crazy, they will like fuck one of my friends and I'll be like, thank God, and leave. You know what I mean? So, but you know, because it's just crazy.
No, I feel
you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but like ex-girlfriends, everything, they're really stalking like that. I broke up with every woman that I was in love with, and I broke their hearts, and finally it happened to me, and karma's a bitch. So I would like I would never. The reason why I can't be with another woman like right now, like have a relationship with, because I would never love them like that. I loved the last person that I loved.
Holy
so I couldn't
shit.
give that my heart like that to someone. So it wouldn't be right. You know?
That's, fuck, I relate. But yeah. Very good. So what was it like to grow up in Queens as a Puerto Rican Jew?
It's just normal to me, I guess. You know? Like it was like, but no, I grew up in Jackson Heights, Queens, and I moved.
Isn't that where 50 Cent is from?
No, he's from South
Side.
Side.
My fault. He's from South Side.
But I grew up in Jackson Heights. It was back in the 80s. It was the land of Griselda. You know, the real, not the rappers, the real Griselda.
No, I know what you mean.
It was home of Colombian cartels and Pablo Escobar, everything. So it was. You learn from an early age what the difference between, you know, a regular drug dealer and a guy comes in, a cartel guy or a mobbed up dude. You know what I mean? It's just different than you know, you got Jamaica, you got a lot of gangsters, but you know, the dudes who would run a lot of drugs but on the corner. But then you got in, you know, Jackson Heights dudes run after hours who could walk right in there and look at people and just kill people right there. Yeah.
That's how it was when you were growing up there?
Everyone came from Colombia. And families would die. Like people would die. Whole family would die in the house, and my father would be like, "Oh, that's definitely drug related." My father was a cop, so my father was a cop at the 83rd precinct in Bushwick.
Your father was a cop.
That's my father was a cop at the 83rd precinct in Bushwick. 10 years. That was the last 10 years, but the first 10 years at the 2-3.
I know that precinct.
Spanish Harlem, yeah. That was and that's why I met
in
my
Bushwick,
mom.
in Bushwick.
Oh, yeah, 83rd, yeah. But it's different. They changed it. It used to be on Knickerbocker. They changed it under the L. So.
On Knickerbocker. Wow, I lived there literally. Wow, that's so crazy. So you're probably, and what did your mom do? Was she just
at first? My mom worked at a donut shop in Harlem, and she also after that's where they met. Then my mother worked as a switchboard operator at Flower Fifth Avenue Hospital in Harlem. And I was born there, my brother was born there, my sister was born there. And the Flower Fifth Avenue is not there anymore.
Really?
Yeah, so I was born in Harlem. So I tell everyone from Queens, but my friends who like really know me, like, yo, you're from Harlem, but now I'm Queens.
East or West?
Flower Fifth Avenue, I don't know, but
Oh,
my
in the
mother's from Spanish home. My mother's from East River Houses.
Yeah.
East River Houses.
Wow.
Where they filmed The Wiz, the bridge going on, east on down the road. You know.
So, okay. Full disclosure. Obviously, I did a lot of research on you and your music, and I've been listening to your music since we met in the summer.
Sorry.
I know. I'm just kidding. But I'm still, I don't know the hardcore world like that. Like, people know that this podcast is primarily like trap rappers.
Trap rappers.
And, I just happen to fuck with that music heavy. But I'm curious, like, how you as a kid, how did you get into that? Like,
hardcore?
Yeah.
Basically, Queens is the mecca of New York hardcore. It's like, so I went to, growing up, I went to school, like all the older bands like Murphy's Law, like Jimmy G from Murphy's Law, his brother John and I went to junior high school together. Like, and now Jimmy's a DMS, is my brother, DMS brother. He's also the singer of Murphy's Law, one of the biggest hardcore bands in the world.
DMX's brother?
No, DMX. My crew, DMS.
Oh, my fault.
DMX's brother. No, but
That
so
would've been cool.
So Jimmy was it when I was a little kid. Me and Jimmy's brother used to steal Jimmy's weed, and I didn't even know him. You know what I mean? I was in 8th grade. So then, then Murphy's Law was the biggest band, and then I got into all the bands. Like in my neighborhood, Killing Time. From there, Gorilla Biscuits, Token Entry, all these bands. So it was a mecca. It was all in Queens. So I eventually got into it. I went in high school. I went to my first hardcore show with Sasha Jenkins. He's a journalist, hip hop. So we all went to school together. And Elliot Wilson from Elliot Wilson also. Rap Radar, he went to school with us. We were all together. We went to junior high school. We used to play basketball together. So we all went to school. So these guys are the biggest hip hop, what's that called? Magazines and stuff, and journalists. And I went to school with these
Influencers,
dudes.
I guess.
Yeah, they were journalists. Elliot Wilson and Sasha Jenkins. So I went to school with these guys. So
that's just like what drew your interest, and you liked it.
My neighborhood. I remember Kid and Play. I used to see Kid and Play all the time in my neighborhood. They're from the Astoria Boulevard, Elmhurst over there. So I would see these guys. Beat Nuts are from a shout out to Juju. I went to school with Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts. So it's like, that's my blood. You know what I mean? So like it's a neighborhood. So when I see these guys, they see me like, what's up? They know me as Ezec. You know, on the street, Lord Ezec, the Ryan Graffiti, crazy motherfucker. But I'm a street guy. I love hardcore. I'm a graffiti guy first. I'm a street guy first. Graffiti's my first love. You know what I mean?
Mine too. Believe it or not.
See?
When I was growing up in Poland, I grew up in the hood, and like I was always
Warsaw?
like, no,
Loads.
No, I had family there, like before the war, before everybody was murdered. So, but yeah, I grew up in the city, like in northwest of Poland. So I remember my first love was graffiti too. Well, like hip hop, obviously rap, and like graffiti. I used to now I still like bomb the city.
What's the kid's name from a long time ago? He's a politician now.
A Polish politician?
Old Polish rapper. He's a politician now in Poland.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Oh, he had
A
crazy.
Polish rapper who became a politician?
Yes.
Is he progressive or?
Back in the day, he brought law to Brooklyn out there a long time ago. I forget the guy's name.
No way. I'll have to look it up. That's so cool.
Do me a favor, Rob. Text Tavi actually goes, so who's the Polish rapper who's a politician that he knows, right? I'll get it. But yeah, whenever I play Poland, they get mad love, but they don't know I have Polish. I tell them I'm Polish too.
That's amazing. Yeah. I have to ask this. We don't have to like talk about it for a long time, but given everything that's been happening with Israel, and also your world, right? You said that like people comment like say whatever horrible shit they say. How do you react to it? Like, how do you suggest I deal with it? I don't know if you know this, but I also teach creative writing at Brooklyn College, right? Which is super liberal school. And I avoid that topic altogether because I don't want to offend anyone. And I love everybody. I do. I really fucking do.
The young kids really don't.
And they don't understand the conflict. I lived in Israel. I speak fluent Hebrew. And I don't. And I like studied Jewish history in my undergrad at top universities in the world. And I don't feel competent enough to talk about the conflict. That's how complicated it is, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know, I get annoyed when people who have no knowledge whatsoever wanna intrude. So I'm curious what you.
I obviously
Do.
I should shut my fucking mouth in because my Instagram is taken down 3 times already. So.
Oh, is it because people?
Oh yeah.
That's why.
I learned another thing. I learned I used to post it and everything.
Because I've been reporting pro-Palestine.
See, but to see how many more kids that have no jobs are watching there, and they see a lot of these people.
That's fucking why.
If I put up a Jew, like back in the day, if I put up a post and I put a Jewish star or something, or a holiday, they'd be like pro-Zionism, and that's disgusting. How can you be that Palestine? And I'm going to tell you something right now, and this is the craziest thing in the world. And I don't want to offend anyone because all my friends and my brothers are Muslim, either Albanians, Montenegro, or Croatians, or fucking Afghans, Iranians, Iraqians, Moroccans, whatever, Yemen. I don't give a fuck what you are. But the thing that bothers me is this. I have never went on anyone's page when they say it was like a Muslim holiday and be like, yo, fuck you, Israel in the house, motherfucker, bitch ass nigga, and I never said anything. I never said nothing to anyone. But if I put a happy Passover, I get a free Palestine, fuck you, giant. It's like, to me, it's the way the rallies, everything is like, it's just hating Jews. That's all it is.
Of course
it's not an Israeli thing, it's not whatever. It's hating Jews, and it's a sad thing, you know what I mean? And then you ask them, like, you ask them questions, they won't answer, and they get mad and say some stupid shit. You know, like, a lot of people are very passive, and a lot of Jewish people need to man the fuck up and you know, fight back, because this thing is this people are bullies. This whole thing disgusts me, and I'm just saying this. I don't. If you're Muslim, I got mad love for you. A lot of my friends are Muslim.
I have Palestinian friends I love. It's not the point.
It's just if you're gonna come, you're scaring people on campuses, the little kids. Then you push them around, and these kids are going to school, paying money, and no one's helping them. The government's not helping them. Shame on the government. Shame on all these weird people. These weird. It's sad to say, but it's always the same people. It's always some stupid white bitch with fucking
it's like
blue hair, fat armpit hair, and fucking that's too fat to get fucked, and that's it.
Yo, that's a fact.
It's a fact.
Leroy
or 3D.
Oh my God, I know him. He's a politician now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Leroy.
God. When I was a kid, I listened to Leroy.
Yes, Leroy.
Yo, I'm crying.
Shout out to Leroy. Shout out to Leroy.
Leroy, I'm
Leroy. That's crazy.
That's so funny. No, it's. I think it's like a Marxist liberal propaganda. That's when they are brainwashed. They don't know what they're talking about.
I'm going to tell you something. All right? I'm going to tell you something to make you guys laugh. I'm going to break it down. I never seen. It's a new thing. All these kids talk about communism and fucking all weird shit. I'm like, communism leads to dictatorship, and I don't give a fuck about anything. But I've been all over the world 7 times, and I tell you right, this is the best country in the world. Yo,
hands down.
Yo, you go to Brazil, go to Russia, and rob a bank, or go to the cop and be like, "You bitch ass cop, they're gonna shoot you in the head, beat you down, and fucking and put you behind the thing."
Fast.
If you kill someone in the United States, you get a book deal. You have a conjugal visit. If you kill someone in Russia, they just shoot. Then a firing squad kills you in the back.
Torture you first.
It's insane. I mean, it's like I never seen anyone go. I never went to Miami and see like a Cuban person go. I'm going to defect and go back to Cuba. Swim back to Cuba. Never. Because you know why? Because it's horrible. They came here for a better fucking life. Everyone came here for a better life, and these people are discussing, saying all this stuff. Like, if the United States sucks so bad and whatever, then go back where you're going from. Man.
I always say, like, being poor here versus being poor in Poland, let's say,
or Albania.
I don't know. Poland's not that bad, but like night and day. Here, like over there, when you're poor, you don't eat.
Yeah, that's soup and bread. You know?
That's what I ate growing up. Trust me.
That's why people over there are killers. That's why the Albanians, Croatians, Serbs, they're ready to kill because they're war-torn countries, and people don't understand that. Over here, people poor, but there's a fucking Benz in front of fucking the projects.
Exactly.
Right?
We can go to soup kitchen and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'm just like really proud of you for real. Like it inspires me because I've been feeling shitty about this whole Jewish and like anti-Semitic shit. And I got into a couple of altercations actually, and like, and I'm carrying a knife with me now. My dad really wants me to get a gun, but I haven't done
Your
it.
dad seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, no, because he's like, it's better to be alive in prison than dead on them streets. Feel
See,
me?
that's the hardest thing. That's what it is.
So I just feel like, okay, cool. If Danny is so proud and he's got a lot of followers and like a lot of fucking, audience, and he's still every day posting something that like you're a proud Jew and it's so beautiful. And I don't know. I'm
also like
it warms like for real on some real shit. It warms my fucking heart.
Thank you. It's I'm proud of what I'm proud of who I am, and also I'm also Puerto Rican. I'm proud to be Puerto Rican. It's like best of both worlds, man. So.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, because you're not jealous.
No, but
You're the opposite of that.
yeah,
You would welcome for your bitch to be fucked by your friend.
Hello.
I know it's lovely because that way you're free. Everybody's free. No commitments. Thank you very much.
You're done your research, huh?
Can't eat your cake and have it too. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so when did you leave New York? Because you're so fundamentally important for this city.
2 years ago. Two years ago.
But you're back and forth, obviously.
I'm back and forth. Yeah, like I go back and forth.
Do you like living over there?
Yes, quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cheaper
I'm
too,
on,
right?
cheaper. I'm on the road all the time. So we come over here. It's sad. I come back now and like a hotel costs like fucking $300, $400. Like, and I gotta go.
Insane.
I say hello to my mom, help her out, come back. But still, I'm at my mom's house. I'm used to be staying in my own place. I can't.
Right.
So,
Can you smoke there or something? Do you even smoke? I don't know.
weed?
Anything. I mean, no, not that anything. I mean, weed or cigarettes. When I don't mean meth or anything like that. God forbid.
I don't.
Or crack. I don't mean that. I just meant cigarettes or weed.
Whoa.
No. We don't have to go there. I just mean like cigarettes or weed.
Already they're thinking like I'm a crackhead swinger.
Listen, no judgment.
What the hell's going on here? Oh, but no, listen, I don't smoke cigarettes at all.
Oh, that's good. Do you smoke weed at home?
I smoke weed. I do smoke weed.
After your mom goes to sleep.
No, I can't smoke anything in the house. She'll smell everything. I'm on a microscope, under a microscope in that house. I can't do anything.
It's so interesting, right? That like your parents, I'm assuming, were a little bit strict, given that your father was a cop and your mom is just a Puerto Rican lady. So I know, like, they're strong, very strong women.
Very strict. But,
so and you still like became this crazy, amazing artist, despite it all.
My father was a tough guy. So.
And you still did how like what did he feel about your new tattoo? Do you think?
Who, my father was? He told me one time when he was in the Army. He said I went to we all went to get tattoos. We all went out. I sat down. They all got, and I go, what happened? He goes, they all got fucking tattoos. He goes, they're retards. Right. And I was like, that's the story? Like,
that's a story?
He's like, you get a tattoo. His thing too. You get a tattoo, they can identify you for your tattoo. That's what you say to me. I'm like,
he's not wrong though in terms of like.
No, he's a cop.
If you're trying to do something and then they catch you, like it's better not to have tattoos.
He told me everything. He told me how to deal with back in the day, how to do things and not get caught.
Wow.
He was really. If I had to get everything I ever did when I got locked up for attempted murder, he brought me in.
Wow.
So I think that's pretty cool.
So you told him that you did something, and
I told him everything I did. Every time I did it, he asked me a question.
That's amazing.
And he was just what you do, and let's go, and that's it.
Do you want to talk about that attempted murder scenario? What happened there? Do you remember it?
Such a blur.
It's a blur. Fuck.
But yeah, it's just a stabbing. I've been in a few in the New York City and stabbing. Scammed us, his homegirl saw me in a lineup for the stabbing section, and they're looking for people. And I was in it. Scam was like, "Yo, your picture's in the stabbing section." I can start laughing. At least I made it at the stabbing section.
Stabbing section. Yo,
Lower Side.
This the Lower Side.
Yeah, the night precinct.
Oh, okay. Good to
They
know.
always locked me up back in the day, so it was always we hung out on the Lower Side. You know?
Yeah, they still have like really good hardcore bars there. I feel like.
Yeah, they're punk rock. I love punk rock.
Punk rock, yeah. And so, okay, so we got hardcore and hip hop. Like, would you consider yourself a rapper if somebody asked you?
I'm a fan of rap. I rap, yeah, but I'm a New York hardcore guy, right? So.
Who is your favorite non-hardcore like?
My favorite rapper
Yeah.
in the world? There's only one dope rapper that I got. I got top 10 real rappers.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's name them all.
The drill rap is all right, but real rap, like, come on.
A lot of them are pussy ass.
Yeah, but oh my god. But my favorite rapper, just shout out to my boy, Cool G Rap.
That's the number one.
Number one. So I love Cool G Rap. Chino XL, rest in peace, was one of the best rappers in the world. Big Pun, Thurston Howell. My boy Thurston Howell is one of the illest Puerto Rican rappers out there. Fuck that Puerto Rican shit. One of the dopest rappers, period. Him, Chino XL, too. I just represent harder for those because they're Puerto Rican. You mean? But in the rap, like in the wherever they put rappers and they put the ethnicity, like the Puerto Rican rappers.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck that, right?
But in Wikipedia, they put me under there. I felt proud. You mean to be a Puerto Rican rapper? I'm also a Jewish rapper, I guess. You mean? So
You're like the only cool Jewish rapper ever.
that's a problem too, because a lot of these Jewish rappers are like when I meet them, they act a certain way, you know, and like or like when the first whole thing happened with the Hamas thing and the festival, I put something up and none of these Jew rappers put anything I swear for 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh,
then
yeah.
all of a sudden, boom, everyone starts going. But I was like, yo, fuck this. If these people are like, you can't say that. I said, why not? And I saw now everyone's pro-Jewish and this. I was like, most of these rappers are pussies, but the real ones are real. Like I got mad love for a lot of real rappers. I got shout out to Royal Flush, shout out to Tragedy Gaddafi, shout out to Big Lito, shout out to Joe Fatal. It's like underground. Got mad love. But I'm from Queens. I just love music, love doing music, love art, love having a
Wait,
good
so
time.
what? So you said your first favorite 5?
My first 5? I would
let's
say
name them again.
I would say Cool G Rap, Chino XL, Big Pun, Chino XL, Thurston Howell. Who else? Big Daddy Kane. And of course, Rakim. Rakim's one of the best. Happy birthday, Rakim. Rakim's one of is the best. Cool G Rap, whatever, but Rakim is the best.
Is today's his birthday?
Yes, it was his birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday, DJ Muggs. Shout out to my man Muggs, yeah. Soul Assassins, baby.
That's awesome. Danny, you have been living pretty hard, right? Like your life, like you know, always on tour, always making music, working, and just like partying all together.
I used to party way more. I just turned 53, but the thing is, my thing is like always like just, as long as you get your work done, then you have time for yourself to enjoy yourself, right?
No, I'm super impressed with like the amount of work you do because you manage your social media. I'm assuming it's you, right? Like you manage your own shit, and you're so active on it, and like the content is very good. And then you've got your art, like graffiti, and then you also have your merge and the tours. Like, how the fuck do you do this?
That's right. Well, I'll tell you something. When I moved to Milwaukee, I was like, I went out there and I started recording. I have a studio in the house. I got a backyard. I can walk outside, just fresh air. No one's yelling at me. I can just have a 80 screen TV in my little bedroom, and I just when I'm home, that's what I do: watch TV or read, and just do on the studio every single day. I got right now. I owe a lot to my manager, the DRP, from Force 5 Records. He's the one that just manages me, that does everything. But since he moved me, I have an album coming out with Danny Diablo versus DRP, Danny Diablo versus They Live, Supreme Force Syndicate from my boy from Real Wolf from Canada. I got also what else? Help me. I put out Scarhead
No,
record.
it's really hard to remember everything. Like I've
Smoke
written
AD.
down all the bands like you've worked on, like Crown of Thorns,
Yeah.
Scarhead, Ice, like Walding, Incident, Solo Work. What? And then there's like all the other ones. Like
Smoke AD is
the one that I'm mostly familiar with is the Piss one.
Piss Mob.
Yeah,
Piss Mob. Oh, shit, this album with Piss Mob was that's like trap metal. That's like a trap metal.
Yeah. I
That's
fuck
very
with
trap,
Piss Mob. Yeah, I fuck with Piss Mob.
yeah.
I've been listening to
That was a real. I love that record.
Yeah, it's cool. I
Yeah,
love it.
I love doing videos. I love doing all that stuff.
But what you're saying is that in order to do all of those things, you need like time out.
Yeah.
Watch my show. What was
Yeah.
the last show you watched, and what was it like?
Oh, I just watched something recently. I just finished the whole fucking thing. Oh my god.
The whole series?
Yeah, whole series.
Do you remember what it was about?
Was it a Marvel thing? I don't know. God. One of the Star Wars. The one with
They have series? They have Star
yeah,
Wars
the one
series?
with Rosario Dawson. She was in it. It was, I love. But yeah, it was the Rosario Dawson one. I've been like Peaky Blinders, stuff like that. I like this. Like to me, I could like watch something, then I could write about something. Yeah.
Yeah, same for like any art. I feel
Yeah.
like even if you go to a museum, believe it or not, that's what I just. I haven't been in like a year, but like if you go to a museum, just look at art. It definitely helps create.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, but it just like unlocks something. David Lynch, who sadly died
Yeah, he
recently.
died. It was a-
My favorite director, yeah, he talks about it a lot. Like just like be open and like let
David
the
Lynch.
creativity flow. Have you ever watched Twin Peaks?
All right, you want to hear a story?
Bros, 3 times.
No, listen.
I'm obsessed. I love that fucking
You
shit.
wanna hear-
You love it too?
I'm gonna fuck you up right now. My baby mama, father.
Which one?
No, the first. My son Dillinger.
Yeah,
he's
I know
16.
Dylan.
His father, my father-in-law, is the deputy Hawk from Twin Peaks.
Shut the fuck up.
Michael Horse. Yeah,
For real?
swear to God.
That's so cool.
So Michael Horse.
my
So
God.
Twin Peaks. Everyone comes up to me when I used to hang out with him and my son. Like Deputy Hawk. Yeah. Michael Horse.
Wow. Wait, did you see the 3rd season that came out 20 years later? That came out like a couple
Lana
of
Del
years
Rey
ago?
was in it, right? Was Lana Del Rey in it? So he told me he was on it.
It was unbelievable. It's like
Can you
he
look up
promised. So
can
the
you Google
last
Michael Horse? Michael
the
Horse?
last episode of the 2nd season that came out like, in the 90s whatever, David Lynch basically promises that in Agent Dale says something about like how we will come back in 20 years. This will devil will reappear. And lo and behold, 20 years later, they made a show. So everybody from who still
Yeah.
lived is in the show, but like as their older selves. So Deputy Hawk is, I think, in it too. That's so cool.
Hold on. So that's hold on. What's happening? Wait. You had it. What happened? Let's go back. But he was like Legend of Lone Ranger. He was Tonto, Legend of Lone Ranger. He was good. Like my mother, all my aunts were like, he was a good looking man. Like I said right there.
Hell yeah, he was.
So my son is Native American, Puerto Rican, Irish,
And Jewish.
and Jewish.
That's amazing.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's W right there. Look,
Oh, that's so cool.
how crazy is that?
Deputy
That's my father-in-law. I haven't talked to him since I got divorced.
Were you actually married?
I'm married for a while.
For how long?
2008, I had a kid. So 4 years.
That's a long time.
But I was with her for 8 years. No, I was with her for 8 years.
I've never been with anyone more than 3 years.
Well, we gotta break
So,
that.
3 years sounds like a long.
We gotta break that streak.
Good for you. 4 years, a long time. Okay, so let's talk about drugs.
Oh,
Do you think that drugs and creativity go like? Do you feel like it's easier, or do you enjoy creating
no!
when you're high?
No, my thing is this: I don't. When I'm in the studio, I don't do any kind of drug because I'd be so.
Not even weed, nothing.
I smoke a little bit. Even that's bothering me because I don't want to be like. But I don't drink. Some people need to drink. Some people need to be coked up. Some people need to be, fucked up. I gotta be sober because every time I ever try doing something coked up or something, I can't even focus. I'm like, I don't want to do drugs in public at all. If I'm doing coke, I'm not. I'm just doing one thing.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. I like taking acid and listening to music.
Oh yeah, you were texting me when you were rolling. Right?
Rolling like Bjork. I love Bjork.
You love Bjork?
Yeah.
She doesn't like Jews.
Don't? Fuck that bitch. Bjork, what the fuck's wrong
Fuck
with
you, Bjork. I never liked you. I think you're lame.
Oh my God, but I used to fucking, what I used to do to Bjork music. Shit.
That's so funny. No, I totally. No, I was curious, about you because I'm a writer and like I'm obviously creative and I, do a lot of things, but I can't really produce quality work when I'm high.
No, yeah, no.
I come up with ideas, sure, and I'll write them down, but I can't really like edit or I can't really
like right now when I'm speaking to you, like I do interviews and I'll get excited like when I do like interviews about graffiti, talking about his past and fighting and stuff, and people are like, oh, he's high. I'm like, I would never do an interview high. I would never be in public high.
Absolutely.
It's like that's how you get caught slipping. You mean you're high? You know how it is. And if I'm fucked up, if I'm in an event, I'm fucked up. I got 40 people around me, so it's like. Make sure no one can see me.
You gotta stay on point.
I gotta stay on point because that's how it is. That's how people die.
No, that and also exactly. It's so funny because when I'm hanging out with rappers and I manage a rapper and like I'm usually the only person who's sober. I was always nervous that they will make fun of me, but they actually respect it. They like I was it was in my head like they will think I'm a lame, I'm not cool or whatever. But when I'm with people and I'm not doing anything, they respect that shit.
Yeah.
It's cool. Anyway, so what was the worst thing you've ever done in your life?
What does that mean?
Like the worst thing.
Damn.
Was the best thing you've ever done? The greatest thing that you've ever done?
The greatest thing ever did, my son Dylan, Jim Moses singer.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
God bless.
Thank you.
So what's the worst thing?
It depends what's worse. I mean, like I've done stuff that's pretty bad, but I had to do it.
Like what? So not the worst, just like bad.
Bad. I'm in the stand me section, son. Whatever. Listen, I have done a lot of stuff, but it comes with the territory,
Yeah. You do what you gotta do to survive. Like, no judgment here. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I never judge. I'm just like curious, and I like their.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing. Like,
I know.
But I would never listen. I'm at a point in my life. I don't want a problem with nobody. I just want to have a good time. Just I want to sit down and enjoy myself, and like I don't want to be out there for this. I'm 53 years old. These guys these kids don't even. No one fights. They shoot each other, man. Because of all these video games, they have no fucking what's it called, remorse. They don't know. You know what I mean?
They don't know how to fight. I feel like.
No, they fight. My sister could fuck these guys up with her left arm.
Your sister?
Yeah, because these people can't fight. It's sad. It's just so sad.
I want to ask something, and you don't have to talk about it, but I didn't know that until I started, doing research about your brother, and I wanted to hear, if you want to share anything about it, and how that influenced you at the time.
So at the time, I wrote a fucking amazing EP, Crown Thorns EP. My brother was way different. He's a year and 9 days younger than me, Davis singer. He killed himself with my father's gun. So.
How old was he?
20. I was 20.
Do you know why?
Probably a bitch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I mean, a woman, a girl. He had a girlfriend. And something happened. I really don't know because it was so young. You know what I mean? Like,
so young.
So I was always the one getting in trouble and everything. My brother hung out with my sister. My brother was an artist. I got into The Cure and the Fishbone because my brother, he loved
The Cure.
Yeah, he loved The Cure. So that's why. So I loved The Cure. I loved Disintegration, the album. The song "Pictures of You" remind me of my brother. So every time I put The Cure on, that's all. But he's also like every time we went out. Every time we used to talk about this other day, we took it to Rockaway and we fought the whole beach. 116. It was the craziest. It was in Queens.
116.
116 Beach, Rockaway Beach.
Yeah, mine was 86
it was
back in the
Queens
day.
Gazettes. The horses came out. It was crazy. And they locked me up. Me, Jorge, and Mike Scorsese. So
that's crazy.
They locked us up. They and they were the guys who had beef were in the holding cell right there, and they had me on the radiator, and I'd be like this. I'd be like giving the fingers, like yo, I'm gonna fuck you up, and they're like shut up, yo, bitch, yo. Rockaway was so grimy back in the day. It was like a third world country.
It's still grimy a little bit.
But this
after Sandy, actually, it's pretty bad.
But it was like this was so bad. It was like it's summertime. It was like 1989. 1990 this happened.
Wow.
But yeah, so I would remember I come home, and my brother got jumped because they thought it was me. So they beat down my brother. My mother was so mad at me. Yeah, wait till my brother's all fucked up. I had to go outside and fuck these guys up. It was fucked up. But yeah, my neighborhood, they know. So I moved to 1987. I moved to Woodhaven. So and every time now I go to Woodhaven, my mom still lives in Woodhaven. So when I go to Woodhaven, my father's whole family is there. My grandparents are there. My great uncle, great aunt, and my aunt lives there. My aunt still lives there. So when I go there, that everyone knows I've been going there since I was born. So I grew up in Jackson Heights, but also in Woodhaven too. So when I go to Woodhaven, I went to the Manor Delicatessen the other day. I walk in with Paulie, and they're all like, "Yo, Danny, Diablo!" All the cops there was like, "What's up, everyone?" The MTA guys like, "Yo, what's up, Danny?" Crowd thoughts. So it's funny that I get that everywhere I go, someone knows who I am, and to me, that means the world to me. So I could walk anywhere. I could walk in Italy, and all the guy dressed up in the Coliseum with the robe and everything, pretending he's like Ezec. You know,
That's awesome, right?
Happens all the time. Everywhere we go, and and we were tour. We always say, "Let's see who gets who gets the most like that's him." Me slaying a slick jacket. I beat him all the time.
The mailman.
Oh, yo, the mailman! Remember the mailman
getting stuff out the mailbox.
He was like,
I'm a big fan, Danny.
No way.
All that.
That's amazing.
Everyone. When I I used to work construction, and all some people they take pictures from me from like Bulgaria, and all the guys.
That's so random, like Bulgaria.
No, I'm working, and these guys, the guys I work with, were like, "What the fuck?" And I said, "I told you I'm big in Bulgaria, nigga. What's up?" I'm a Bulgarian star, Japan, everywhere. I've been
Leroy, yo.
Yeah, I've been going.
Like, what the fuck?
I've been going to Japan since 1997 every year. So the covers. It's I would never gone to Japan. I would never gone to Athens, Greece. I would never gone to Thessaloniki. I would never gone to fucking Romania. I would never gone to any of these places if it wasn't for this fucking music I did. It's crazy in Queens.
It's incredible.
And crazy. I come home. Spend all the money on child support and fucking banging broads, and then all of a sudden I got work construction. Then that's it. That was my life.
That sounds like a great life.
It was. I haven't worked construction in 2 years, so it's going good. So.
Yeah. So I had this thought earlier today that like it's gonna sound weird, but I was walking Bruno, my fucking beloved dog. Yeah, he's a giant schnauzer, 90-pound, fucking unbelievable, protective. Anyway, I was thinking like if I died today. I had a really, I love my life. Like, my life has been beautiful. It hasn't been easy, but, I loved my 20s. I was insane. Like, I'm loving my 30s.
You came from another country, too. Remember that.
Oh, bro, if I tell you stories, I have, I have hardcore stories for you, about, how I survived. And I've been on my own since I was 17, right?
I know.
So, if I died, well, I've written a novel. I'm working on another one. I do what I love. Yeah. I get to hang out with, people like you. I love my life. So the question is, are you, content or happy with what you've achieved? Because I'm not happy yet. I still want to do more. I want to, do better in my marathon next time. And,
You run?
Bro, I'm a marathon runner. I've come from an Olympic family.
They're good genes.
Yeah, I told you.
That's what. But listen, I want to tell you, my mother's birthday is February 4th. That's in a few days. So... My thing is that my father died on my mother's birthday.
Oh fuck!
In my arms, 5 feet where my brother killed himself in that house.
That was the same year? No.
No, 1999. I went out. This is even crazier.
When did your brother die?
94.
94, and then your father died in
99.
On the same day? No, on your mom's birthday. And your brother when?
January 12th.
Fuck January.
I told you.
Horrible month.
I'll tell you something funny. I was on tour. Scarhead was on tour with Vanilla Ice. And we're not doing the next 2 shows. So we went home. And all of a sudden my father he knocked on the door like a cop. What the fuck you guys doing? We're all fucking fucked up. He was like, yo, it's your mom's birthday, asshole. Let's go. I was like, oh, shit. But I was like, thank God that, imagine I would have missed, he would have died. I would have missed, I've been on tour with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
I mean, big guy came home, and you know, and that's it's a weird thing. You're like, but you know,
No, it's really.
I was the last person.
Close you are with your
I was the
family.
last. I was the last person he saw, and I started laughing because I know he didn't want to see my face on top of him. Yeah, gave him mouth to mouth. I gave him mouth to mouth. His dentures went out this way. I know that. I want to tell you something that my father was the hardest man in the world. I'm telling you, my father had when a little kid, he had $150 from here to here, and I said, "Mom, what happened?" I was touching the stitches. He was like, my father was a bouncer also.
Was he born here or in?
No, yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
he was a bouncer also. So my father's like, my mother's like, your father's big fucking mouth. Yeah, my father's a hard guy. He would fight all the time. But the thing is this: I saw my father's his eyes. I saw the life go out of his eyes, and he screamed. And it always bothers me to this day because I was like, he didn't cry, he scared nothing. He was an army guy, you know what I mean? He was like, he's an army dude, he's a fucking cop. And I saw the life go out of him, and I was like, I'm glad I saw that. Because I'm glad that I held him for his last breath.
It's beautiful.
Right?
So that's, yeah.
That's a weird way, but I'm like.
No, I think this is true, like what they say, right? Like you can literally tell when someone is like
no,
dying.
I saw it. No, his life went around.
Crazy.
And he put out a screech that it was something like it sucked, but I'm glad I was there. I was the one holding him.
So yeah, no, that's beautiful. But are you happy? Like, are you happy in life?
In life? No. Who's happy in life?
I mean, what's happy? Like
I'm
content, I guess, or satisfied? No.
I'm happy when I'm on the road. Like I'm going to Baltimore in the morning, playing a show with Crown Thorns, and then I jump on a plane going back to Milwaukee. I got to put my dog down when I get back. I got to put him to sleep. So, no, Godzilla, Ajax the old one. Godzilla's the
Godzilla. I know.
Godzilla's the one that's 60. Godzilla, I love you, but he's
How old is he?
16.
God bless. That's lucky. You know what? That's lucky.
Ajax was 60. So my dogs, everyone yells at me the way, because I feed my dogs everything. My dogs love White Castle, but they live to 16 years old. So
eating White Castle?
Eating White Castle, doing what they want to do.
Bruno eats fucking Popeyes.
Keeping their balls.
Everything.
Keeping his balls. My dog's balls look like Gorbachev. And they're big, big fucking,
I hate people neutering. Like, they forced me to do it. That's my biggest regret.
Look at this.
Mistake. Don't fucking neuter your dogs. He's still aggressive. Because the point was like, he'll be less aggressive.
It's a dog.
He's a guard dog. Of course he's aggressive.
My dog sleeps on the bed with me. Like he's one of my dog is part of the family. Like when people put dogs in crates and like this, they're like, no, you gotta get this poor dog. The poor dog's just sitting there all day. Like yeah.
I don't do that. No. I never created it. My apartment is like his fucking crate. So, not happy then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I got to do best. Am I happy in life? I'm happy that people like my music. I'm still relevant after all these years. You mean?
It's insane.
And I'm happy I could walk. There's other people out there that have way worse, and I complain about stupid shit on my back, or whatever, like recently. But there's people out there, real problems with people who they take care of their family, and their family, their mother, father deteriorating. So it's a circle of life. But it's like right now, I'm happy, but I know that like sooner or later I'm gonna take care of my mother. It's
the attitude too. I heard this really cool thing today that they asked like a guy in a wheelchair if he's mad that he has to be in a wheelchair, and he's like, "Fuck no! I'm so grateful. Imagine if I didn't have this wheelchair." That's the attitude. You feel me? Like, yeah, I said, shit is like horrible, but like no, but I'm actually breathing still. Awesome.
I'm touring. I'm gonna do this until I can't do it anymore. Then everything once we get reality. Once I can't fuck and I can't fucking tour, then I want to dedicate everything to my grandkids because there's nothing else in the world to do. Because your whole life you just chasing fuck bitches, the money, this, that. You realize now it's all fucked up. And no matter true love.
Are you not bored with fucking?
Hell no. But now listen. I'm trying to say this. There's
that's really great to hear.
Thank you. But it's a truth.
I mean, that's like someone has this much like life force.
That's a true. It's always been like that. It's like true love to me. I was in love. It was true love.
It's just one time, right? Like
I've been in love. I've been in love a few times, but the soulmates. I just talked to the other day, and it's like women would believe they're much smarter and they know that they need security. Look at me. Come on. It's like, even if I made $1 million, I'll spend that in fucking like 4 months. You know what I mean, like going crazy. I'm saying
which I'm sure you've actually spent way more than that.
I wish I held my money. I also wish that I could have treated my ex a little bit better. And instead of being a fucking Viking asshole, you mean, like gang member shit. You mean, I was like, I'm Ezec, blah blah blah, and now nothing has ever hurt me so much. And I now understand because I left every woman that loved me, and I was like, God, this is karma, and I deserve everything I got.
I'm sorry.
It's part of life.
No? It is. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Oh man, I'm trying to stop drinking soda. I've been drinking a lot of ginseng tea. When at my mom's house,
ginseng tea is good.
I've been drinking ginseng tea and all these teas. So she has tea. So I'll drink the soda when I'm eating like dinner or something. Like we go out together.
I love soda. Like how can you not have Coke when you're like eating pizza? You feel me? Or like
I at one point I was drinking like three double gulps of Mountain Dew at one point in my life. It was crazy.
You really look amazing for your age, and given your
tell
lifestyle,
me more.
Like given your lifestyle, it's insane.
More.
Like, did you ever get Botox?
No.
Because you have like perfect skin, like no wrinkles, nothing.
My ex used to tell me all the time, but
I have
skin. Great stamina too. I could fucking run. I used to play basketball. No, before drugs, hardcore, and women ruined my life. I played basketball. My father tried out for the Knicks. My father played for Brooklyn College. He played for Army.
Your dad went to Brooklyn College?
Yeah.
I love that.
See?
So many connections.
So I'm telling you, stop playing games.
Wait, that's so cool. And but wait, aren't you like a little too short for basketball? How tall are you? 5'7"? No. Let me stop playing. 6.
What?
No, 5.
Fucking 5'11". What you talking about?
Stand up.
I'm 53. What you talking about?
I'm wearing platforms though.
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm 5'6".
What the hell's going on?
No, my bad.
Why you think?
Great basketball player. Over here.
Oh my God.
No, I don't know. Oh. I'm just kidding.
We got to play ball one day.
I'm not that good. I'm good at running. A lot of stamina.
Okay.
Resilience. And I can handle pain.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna stop now. Okay, one last question. What are you working on now, and how can we help to promote it, and how can we spread the word?
I got a new band with my brother Hoya. My brother Hoya, who was in Madball. It's called Smoke AD. We have a EP out called Via Con Dios. It's hard. It's like Hatebreed style. It's a real hard metal crossover. I got Supreme Force Syndicate, which is DJ Clay from ICP, Insane Poetry, Big Lito, Bliss from Juice. Who else is in this? A whole bunch of King Relic, Tony Slippers. So many people. It's a super group. It's like the Wu-Tang meets the Transplants. It's like punk rock and hip hop mixed together. It's great. It's on
That's awesome.
Real Wolf Records. They're from Toronto. That's coming out soon. I got Danny Diablo versus the DRP. Danny Diablo versus They Live out on Force 5 Records coming out this year. And also I produced the Scam Dust record, which is coming out this summer on my label, E-Train Records. What else? Anything else? Crown Thorns will be recording. And Scarhead will be recording. I'm touring with Scarhead. I start the tour the 20th. And I'm doing Diablo Fest in New York City and Brooklyn at the Woodshop on February 22nd. It's a Saturday.
Yo, we're going to be there.
Everyone come down. Come down.
I'm going to bring my people.
Yeah, bring whatever you want to.
Yeah. I want my people in Brooklyn.
All right. No beef.
I have to decide who to take, though.
Oh.
No. I'm not going to bring,
it's in Brooklyn. Don't worry.
Bring girls and stuff.
The animals like girls.
Animals like girls.
So, listen, it's another thing.
Why are you pointing at him? He looks like an angel.
Hey, this guy's fucking... a lot of the brothers are either... they look normal or they look like animals. So he looks normal.
It's usually those who look normal that are actual animals.
Yeah.
Right?
It's these. I saw all these. We had a big thing in that. Shout out to everyone, Tim Valley, everyone in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to Struggle Jennings. Creature Legoff is performing. Tony Slippers, Jerry X is performing. Can you see the flyer? Scarhead, my band Scar is performing. Large Professor from Main Source is performing. So that's
wow.
Shout out to Large Professor. I love you for doing this.
Amazing.
Hold on, here it goes. This is the thing. So we got Piss Mob, Butterbrain, which is a funk band. Tony Slippers, E-Trade. Jason the Sin God, a white boy, he was crazy. The Zeus, shout out to Zeus Rebel Waters, Invaders of Your Universes, these guys. And these dudes are from Jersey, and they are
cool.
They're underground rappers. They're dope. You know what I mean? I love the Invaders of the Universe. Chaka, Faka from Colombia. Straight, my boys from Colombia, all Colombian band.
Oh, very cool.
That's the connect. Listen, we got SWAT Murders, Jerry Body, Shoot the Five. Shout out to Shoot the Five, my homegirl that she told. Preacher Man is a dude who dresses as a priest and told soul, and one of the best. If you guys don't bug out, this guy's so talented. Hotbox. They're from Israel. Oh, wow. Well, I got an Israeli band performing at the place. From Hotbox, shout out to Hotbox. So
there's gonna be an amazing
night.
I'll
hook you up.
What time does it start?
In Dasty. And
it was a Saturday?
It's a Saturday. Starts at 5 o'clock. At the Disaster Piece, another Jew. Angry Corpse, Jersey, White Trash, and that's it.
Amazing.
And my boy Dasty from fucking Illinois. Kid, he's a white kid from Illinois that wants to play Brooklyn, so I made his dream come true.
Wow, yeah. Welcome to BK. Well, thank you so much for this interview.
Anytime.
Give me a hug.
Anytime.
You're one of my favorite people in the world.
Thank you.
You know that, right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.